Hey, Karanja James again here. Thank you for creating time. Time is very precious than money. Today we are going to cover on how to do what we call trial close or check close as a way of closing sales. Remember, I said engine of any business is the sales business. I'm in the sales department because that's where the rubber meets the tarmac. You have to make sure that you have money coming in so that you can spend. Without getting money in, you cannot be able to pay your expenses, your electricity bill, your water bills, your salaries. Even you cannot be able to pay yourself as the sole proprietor. So we have to learn how to close. So this trial close or check close most happens where there is maybe have you ever gone to buy some clothes from not those big shop but maybe to a person in the street? These people have mastered this skill. They have mastered the check skill. So you find a vendor, a person selling 100 trousers, different trousers, different size. But when you get there, most of them, they should ask, what size do you wear? And you tell them, I wear a trouser 32 size. So they are going to give you 10 or 12 trousers for you to try. If they are such t-shirts, they are going to give you t-shirts of any color and different brands. So they give you red, green, yellow, orange, First they ask you, what color do you love? And you tell them, I love black. Most of the men love black and white. Ladies, mixed colors. But you always need one. So they are going to give you the color that you want first, the black, the gray, the dark colors if you're a man. Then when you are trying those clothes out, that guy is going to correct other size of that too. Do you know there is always maybe a black trouser that you want to wear, but it doesn't look good on you? So this guy knows how to use this trial clothes or the check clothes. So he's going to give you different sizes and also different brands. The same thing is also used to those people who sell cars. You walk into a dealership, when you're going there, you always had a Volkswagen in mind. You had gone to buy a Toyota, a Toyota Celica. You had gone there to buy a Toyota Hilux. You're going to there, so they are going to give you multiples. They give you a Volkswagen, they give you a Mahindra, they give you an Isuzu, they give you a Mitsubishi, they give you many things. You try many things. That's why it's called a trial close. You try many things. You might be willing to buy a Volkswagen, but you get into a Toyota Hilux, and you feel that the feeling is different. So they give you maybe sometimes for you to do trials. You try the cars, you go for a ride, and you most of the times, let me tell you this, and if you don't get anything out of this, make sure you understand this. In many cases, when you are given multiple choices, the price does not become a problem. So when you're given 10 products to try on, your mind stops thinking about how expensive the product is and you start wondering. So the price problem in your mind goes down and you are left or you are stuck with the choices, the multiple choices you have. It's a very good way of closing. If you're a salesperson in real estate, don't only show your client one house or one plot. Make sure you have maybe multiple choices. Multiple choices. If you're selling plots, don't have just one project. Have 10 of them. So when you show this client 10 projects that you are building, that you are having, or the 10 plots you are selling, if the customer, when he was going to see the first product or the plot, thought that this product is of high value or it's too much above his budget, and you show them 10 plots, 10 projects that you have, the price question in their mind disappears completely. So the customer is left in the fight of choosing what is the best deal out of 10 things that I have. So if you have multiple, and most of the business have multiple products, make sure you're able to articulate. Make sure the customer feels the product. Create the imagery in the mind. Ask them, how would you feel living in this neighborhood? How would you feel driving your car? How would you feel having your TV there, your water dispenser there, your cabinet there, your bed there? Even if the house are not yet built, build that picture in their mind. And always learn how to do the closing questions. Make sure you have those questions. After closing, after giving the imagery in their mind, having multiple things, then you have to ask this closing question. Let the customer feel this is the trouser that Jay-Z wore during performance. So you must be very much educated, and you know how to articulate, you know how to put your education or your information or your wisdom to make sure that the customer always makes the right decision with you. So at the start of these closing videos, I said make sure the product that you are selling is top notch. If you are selling shoes, there is the Nikes, there's the Phobos, there's the Air Force. So when you give a client different Phobos, different Adidas, make sure you also give different brands. The customer does not go for the choice, he goes for the best of the deal. So if he had a price that was, maybe the price was too high, he's always going to leave the price apart and always come to this product that you have given him so many to try. So what you do in this trial close, you must perfect question yes or no. Does the Fubu looks good on you? Yes or no? So you understand when the customer says no, it's not the end of the sale. So if a customer tells you, do you feel good driving this Toyota Hilux pickup? The customer says, no, I want a Volkswagen. So when he says no, that's not the end of the sale. But let me tell you, when you go to a real estate and if the customer, you only have one house and the customer says, I don't want this house, your sales are done. So you must be able to have more products and make sure that you're having the time to view all of them, so that you can always make sure that you let this price thing disappear and you only left with the choices. And closing, when you have choices, closing for a customer is easy. It's easy when you have a lot of choices to choose from. Make sure you master this trial close and make sure you understand where to use it, where it fits. When you have a lot of multiple things that you are showing the customer, make sure you listen to the customer, give a story where it's necessary, and make sure you ask the closing question, and make sure you have the picture of what the client is looking for so that you can close on that thing. What are you looking for? I came here looking for an Air Force shoe. I came here looking for a Fubu. I came here looking for Adidas. So when you're giving this customer so many shoes, Adidas, Fubu, Air Force, if the customer says, but I came here looking for Adidas, you have multiples of them. Give him the things that you have. And after this, multiply, and make sure you're making a lot of sales amount. Practice it. Practice makes perfection. Peace.